What's going on, legends? DJ iTubz here, back with another one, and today we're looking at the Revelry Apex Legends Season 16 changes and patch notes that we have so far. Shout out to Apex Legends News, Alpha Intel, and Thornton Smash, and everybody else in the community who has given us all these updates. Let's give it to you quick here. When it comes down to the Legends, there's going to be a lot of buffs and nerfs coming to them, starting with the class system. The class system now goes Assault, Skirmisher, Recon, Controller, and Support. When it comes to the Assault characters now have new bins that they go open, like a new red bin that has different attachments and stuff like that. It's probably a smart bin that we're used to, just like how we have the blue ones for the Support characters, but now we have it for the Assault characters as well. They apparently are going to be able to carry a little bit more ammo than everyone else. Those people are going to be Maggie, Ash, Bangalore, Revenant, and Fuse. When it comes to skirmishers are now going to be able to find out where the care packages are apparently coming or what's inside them. Those people are going to be Vaylk, Wraith, Mirage, Horizon, Octane, and Pathfinder. Including those characters in that skirmisher class, we have five different buffs and or nerfs, starting with Vaylk. Vaylk on her ultimate now no longer has a scan. Everybody was using that as like a running, flying Bloodhound scan in the air, where you can just basically crypto scan people too, and just like, okay, there they are, let's reposition here, drop on people and get a good eye on them. I mean, you're still going to be able to see people in the air, but I think just using her ultimate scan recon, it's going to be gone. She's no longer a recon character, so that makes sense. But she can find out those care packages, what's in them, and probably where they are. When it comes to Wraith now, Wraith is going to have her portal extended. So when she goes into her ultimate, she's going to be going further distances, maybe similar to like Season 0 before they nerfed it kind of thing, but that's going to be that. Mirage is actually getting a buff too. Not really that crazy, but still they're paying attention to the guy. So what is it? He's going to be able to revive his teammates like usual, invisible, but now once they're up, they're going to have the same amount of invisibility as him when he's done, or when he goes into, like, you know, a dummy or a decoy kind of thing. So that's pretty cool. Horizon, as we all know, had a mini nerf. Well, not really mini nerf. It was pretty big nerf this season in Season 15, but it's coming back in Season 16 after they turned it off. And that's when you use the grav lift, or anyone uses the grav lift for that matter. You can't beam people anymore. The recoil is going to be absolutely disgusting. That's yet to see with the new weapon that's going to be coming out that I'm going to be talking about later, because it's a burst weapon, so we'll see. But I have faith that it was pretty bad this season. When you were going up on the grav lift, you couldn't shoot a damn thing. But anyways, we go on to Pathfinder. Pathfinder is the last person in the skirmisher class that's getting a buff. It appears that his zipline is going to now go double the distance. So there's going to be ziplines flying across the map, but also he's going to be able to move on these ziplines 5 times faster. So he's going to be able to chase people a lot quicker, and just kind of get up. If you're in World's Edge in the streamer building, you're probably going to be zooming and going crazy. That's also, I don't know, I think that's a good buff. It's not too crazy, but at the same time, it's still something for Pathfinder. He needs something, man. He needs something, man. I don't know. When it comes to the Recon guys now, Recon, Crypto, Seer, Vantage, and Bloodhound, those are now the Recon characters. It takes away the Vaylk Recon, but it also takes away their ability to see the next ring. Now, when they scan, instead, it's like the Crypto room or the Crypto satellite from the original map. Why is it escaping me right now? King's Canyon, there we go. King's Canyon, the crypto room. You can use the satellite now on the Recon beacon and see where people are. I don't know how many times that's going to be in the game. Maybe once, maybe every single round, but who knows? That's going to be a big thing. You're going to be able to see positioning. Maybe you have a controller character and a Recon character on it, and then you'll be able to find out where the next ring is, as well as where people are going. That's going to be huge for team rotations and zone play. Absolutely. When it comes down to, also Bloodhound has a nerf, ladies and gentlemen. Seer has nerfs coming, but we don't know exactly what's going to happen with them. His passive apparently is going to be pretty nerfed, but it's still going to have the arrows. It may not have the direct heartbeat on them, but when it comes to Bloodhound, it's going back to the snapshot scan. So now, if you ever played the game in Season 0, Season 1, he had a snapshot scan when he was using his tactical. Instead of seeing where people are going directly, you're going to now just see an after image kind of thing of where they are, and you're going to have to play off that and see, like, you're gonna have to kind of guess, are they gonna be coming straight now, or are they gonna be going backwards? Like, what's their play now, instead of just being able to wall hack them through the wall and just like be like, oh, okay, yeah, let me open this door, and boom, there goes the R301. That's gonna be kind of crazy. So when it comes to these controller characters, Catalyst, Rampart, Watson, and Caustic, these are the guys now that are doing the Recon beacon scanning. They will be able to find out where the next ring is, and it makes sense. I mean, you put Watson here. Watson, from her lore, is the one who made the ring in the first place. So it's just like you have more advantages now on your team with these classes, because you can scan beacons for positioning, you can scan beacons for people. That's really it, and you don't need to rely on one character. Two people in the team can now benefit that, and then you either go assault, skirmisher, recon, controller, support, recon. Like, there's a bunch of different things now and combinations that you can have. The support characters: Newcastle, Lifeline, Loba, and Gibraltar. This might be the biggest change to the game for a while, because apparently with the support characters now, you can craft beacons, or sorry, not not respawn beacons, but you can get their banner. You can craft their banner through the crafting table. Kind of nuts, because, you know, when you're in late game, sometimes people are camping banners. You can't do it. It's going to be waiting out the 60 seconds. It's too dangerous. Two teams are fighting. You don't want to go in. But if there's somebody now that can just wait or go, such as a support character, and run to a crafting beacon and then craft a banner, you're back in the game. And who's to say that you can't craft a beacon again when it comes back? Who knows? Lifeline from this class is getting a buff, and apparently the buff is only that her ult comes down faster and it like charges faster or something like that. So, you know, Lifeline man's we're still down bad out here, you know what I'm saying? It's sad what they did to my girl, have her heirloom and everything, but like, you know, we move on. Next up, what do we have? We have, after 3 weeks, a new mode is going to be mixed up into something called the Mixtape. We have a new, not LTM, but permanent mode coming to Season 16, starting with a 6v6, 30 kills, wins the round, team death match. That's right, the one thing we've been waiting for, the mobile got it before us, is TDM. You can now go 6v6, and the first to 30 wins. Yeah, I'm guessing there's going to be shields and everything in this, so it's going to be pretty fun, because 30 seems like a low number to me, because like we come from Call of Duty where it's like 75 points win, right, for a TDM. But 30 with the mechanics that Apex has seems like it's probably a good number, and that's going to help train a lot of people with the game. How you get into combat and what you do when you need to like spray transfer, look at a person with your teammates shooting at them. Like, there's a bunch of things that you're going to be able to do now with the 6v6 team deathmatch, and how to learn the game. It's gonna be so good for people who are new to the game, because it's like, how do you use certain guns? What guns do you use? What do they do? What are these abilities? And who are these people in these legends? So I can't wait for that. It's a great addition. Just to burn time. You don't have to go through BRs 20 minutes. You can just sit down, enjoy Apex for what Apex is when it comes to the mechanics of the game. It's gonna be crazy. But we also have TDM maps Skulltown, Party Crasher, and Habitat 4 coming with that. And the Mixtape is going to have Control and Gun Run after the 3 weeks are over for their initial release of TDM. So we get the best modes coming back, and they're going to be frequent. This is something that I've been waiting for in Apex Legends for a while. It's actually really good, and like it just makes me want to play the game even more. I'm just gonna be able to boot up the game and actually maybe take this game super serious with content too, because it's just like, I love making the updates and I love finding out new things. I love the ALGS that just happened this week and was crazy, but it's just like, yo, now we have something that's just like, boom, if I got 20 minutes to play, I can boot up and probably play like 3 games of like TDM or something like that, depending on how fast it goes. And then when it's Mixtape, it's like, bro, I'm gonna go play some Control. Then after that Control game's done, it's gonna rotate into Gun Run. And then after I'm done Gun Run, I'm playing TDM. And then I'll go into BR and then to Ranked. Like, this is beautiful for Apex. I love the Mixtape idea. But with this comes the loss of something, of course. When you get something this good, you have to take something away, and that's arenas. I don't think anybody's too sad about this. I liked arenas for what it was, but it was just like, it took too long. It's like playing S&D all the time. I might as well play Valorant or some shit. But like, that's basically it. It was pretty cool. A lot of hacking happened, and then a lot of bad matchmaking and stuff like that. Like you'd be getting against pred teams when your team, like you might be the only plat on your team or something like that, and you're just like, what is happening here? Like, why am I with like a silver and a gold and like I'm plat, but then we're facing some random preds or something like that? It's all over the place. It'll be out of here. Sunset the mode. Maybe bring it back in an LTM or something like that, or make it different and cool. I don't know what you do with arenas, but I'm not too sad about the loss of that. We also have the new weapon coming in for Season 16, the Nemesis Burst AR. Fires automatic burst, which gets you faster and faster and faster the more you shoot. Respawn is shipping it hot, as they say from the dev stream, to compete with the R31 and Flatline. This thing looks kind of dirty if you looked at like some of the leak footage and stuff like that. I don't know. This one might be the one. It's going to definitely be the one on the first day of the first week before they nerf it into the ground or balance it kind of thing. That's what they mean by shipping it hot. So if it goes crazy, it goes crazy. Get ready to get your hands on this gun and start beaming people. I mean, it's a burst AR. You know what I mean? It's not the Hemi. The Hemlock is good. But like, this is going to be something crazy. It's an energy weapon, so there's no bullet fall off. The travel is serious. You can see, if you can see somebody, you could hit him in the head, pretty much. But speaking of the Hemlock, Hemlock is going into the care package. It's going to have a boosted loader as well as more damage output. It's going to be kind of crazy to see the Hemi in the care package. I'm waiting for that one as well. The Volt and the Longbow DMR will be placed in the crafters at the start of Season 16 as well. So when it comes to the ranked map changes, we have something that everyone has been waiting for. And I mean everyone. Map rotation in ranked play. That's right, legends. Every 24 hours, instead of at the split, we're going to have a new map. So every single day, if it's Storm Point you don't like, if it's World's Edge you don't like, if it's Broken Moon you don't like, you don't have to worry. If it's one day, play some TDM, play some BR pubs and stuff like that, and then you can get into rank play the next day on a new map. Me personally, I don't really want to play Storm Point all the time. I understand it's a pretty decent ranked map in terms of like actual very competitive play, but in lower ranks, it's not that fun because people either hot drop it or you're looking for squads all over the place after you get into one fight. So it's just like, whatever, you know what I mean? But it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing to have these maps back in pubs and in ranked in a rotation. I don't need the every 2 hours. It would have been kind of cool or something like that. But like a 24-hour change is something that, like, bro, skip a day and come back. You know? Like go touch some grass and come back. It's amazing. I don't know what they're going to be doing to the map changes because they also mentioned that there's going to be a new map kind of change or something like that. They're going to be bringing something back. We can only wonder if that's going to be like something to do with Kings Canyon because right now they didn't announce Kings Canyon. So, hey, we'll see. I'm excited about this one. This one's like, this is probably the best change that's happened to Apex so far. It's the biggest change that we've ever had in terms of like the last maybe 10 seasons. This is just so like, they're welcome changes. We don't have crossplay yet. I mean, we don't have cross progression yet, but we have map changes now, and rank doesn't have to feel so sluggish, and you don't have to feel like you're grinding 60 days, 45 days of the same tiresome map, whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? And then speaking of that, they're changing something else too. This is the big, like, this is the huge one, man. The firing range is going to become super viable now. Instead of having some like random Easter egg trick to make the bots go and you can fight them now, they're getting actual bot movements. You can change their dynamics, you can change their shields, you can change how they move, you can change a bunch of things that are going to be happening. You're going to be able to have infinite ammo now. There's going to be dynamic stats for accuracy and more, and there's going to be like, it's just going to be so much more viable. You can actually practice now. Like, I don't know how else to say this because I'm just excited. You can change their strafe speed and their crouching speed on the bots. Like, it's been 4 years. like it's been 4 years, bro, and we finally have a firing range that's like decent, where you can actually feel like, bro, I'm getting something out of this. And not only are you getting something out of this through your mind, you're actually going to have stats to prove it and show, oh, last week I was getting these numbers. This week I'm getting these numbers. Oh, this guy, I need to know how to track somebody better with their strafe speed. I need to know how to like crouch dash and whatever, like a whole, but like there's so much stuff, man. There's just so much things that you can actually do. And it's gonna be so much better now because you can just go into the range and just figure it out. Now, when it comes to some nerfs, you're gonna have to go to the range and figure this one out. The R301 is getting nerfed with damage reduced from 14 to 13. Not that bad, you know what I'm saying? But all assault rifles will now have a reduced hipfire accuracy. So no more like crouch spamming and tap strafing Andes with the R301 just full beam with a purple clip. It's going to be dirty. You're going to have to use an SMG for that. SMGs and shotguns are supposed to be the close range weapons. So they're going to make them those weapons. That's fine with me because I'm down to beam people from far. And then if the battle gets close and inside, I already have an SMG on me anyways. You usually carry like a Volt, a car on you, and like R301 or a flatline, right? So now it's going to be like Nemesis, R301, flatline. Which one do you want? Car, SMG, Volt, R99, Prowler. Prowler got buffed, as we all know. Like it's going to be comprehensive again to have an actual weapon system where you don't have to just, okay, these are the only metal weapons, like whatever. No, it's going to be, what do you prefer? Because you know at distance, this is what you like to use. From close range, this is what you like to use. Do you like to go quick shots with the R99 from close range and just fart on a man with the gun? Or do you want to go a little bit more longer distances with LMGs and assault rifles and snipers and pick your opponents apart while somebody else goes in and rushes in and gets something going crazy? You know what I mean? But it comes from rank. There's going to be no more rank changes, no major rank changes in Season 16. As well, there's going to be no changes to the aim assist. And there are currently no plans to put Apex Legends Mobile Legends into the PC console game. So those two legends that they had, Rhapsody and I can't remember the other guy's name, but like they're gone. It's a myth. It's done. That's it. That's pretty much all of the notable things that is happening in Apex Legends for Season 16. It's going to be amazing. We're going to have the best season that we've ever had, and it's going to feel so brand new. I can't wait. I cannot wait, man. See you legends on the map. See you legends everywhere, and I hope to see you legends in my fucking comment section. Thank you. Please like, comment, subscribe. Do these videos all the time. Later.